Hello guys, this is French Cups. Today we're gonna speak about the new trial, the Wave Husk one. So it's not really complicated. I think it's probably one of the easier of the week. For this one, I recommend you to start on Spaceport with electromagnetic event. I feel like there is more spawn on the electromagnetic than by night, so I recommend to do on electromagnetic storms. You can also probably do it on Dumb Battleground. I think I have a friend who got 48 key, but you need like to do at least almost all the map. And there is also possible on Blue Gate. It's a nice map, but I think the best overall is Spaceport. Same as last week, you're gonna need to find many people to play with you because you need to be a full squad every time you're gonna try. I really recommend you to use the Discord channel, like the official Discord of the game. You have like some looking for group option, and there is some really friendly people on, so you can recruit just there. Once you found all your buddies, the last things to do is to prepare your loadout. I don't recommend you to use the free loadout because it's not too good for these trials. Because you're gonna have to stake like 30 minutes, and if you have only one bandage and one shield recharger, that's not gonna be enough. So you're gonna have to do your own loadout. For that, I recommend you like a ship one. You can take like a light shield, a kettle, or a ferro level 1. You need some ammo because you're gonna be staying for 30 minutes, so like 150 ammo is nice for the kettle. And you really need healing, like 5 bandage, at least 5 shield recharger, and like 20 stamina. The stamina is really useful because you're gonna run everywhere on the map and it's really important. I even think that 20 is not enough, to be honest, so take the most you can. Once you're on the map, it's really simple. You're gonna have to find the dead arcs on the ground. So there is 3 kind. You have the Baron one, it's like the giant one. Be careful because when you're gonna try to open it, it will be on fire, so you have to run away and come back like after like 20 seconds, something like that. After you have the medium one, you can see it on my screen at the moment, that's the Rocketer ones. So same as the other, you need to breach and search. So there is no danger with this one, you're just gonna be a bit paralyzed, but you can, after it you can do it. And the last one, the one that many people are missing, are the wasp one, you know, they are the small one on the ground. They are really small and half buried in the ground, and they give you a lot of points, so don't forget. Once again, I really recommend you to use arcradermaps.apps website. It's really useful because you're gonna have all the position on the map. So when you arrive, it's gonna be a bit messy, and don't forget to choose the spaceport map. You're gonna hide everything because we don't really care about all the things. And we're gonna focus on Baron Husk, Rocketer Husk, and Wasp Husk. We're gonna start by the Baron one because it's the most interesting. This spawn will be always here, so no matter what, when you will go there, you will find one. They are like the giant one, and you have to climb on the top and breach it, and when you're gonna breach, you're gonna take damage, so you have to run back and come back 20 seconds later. This one gives a lot of points, so you really have to do it every time or you're gonna miss point if you don't do the 3 every times. After that, you have the medium one. So be careful for the medium one, they won't be always at the same position on the map because it's random, you know, it's like RNG. So the best is you look at the map with the wasp because it's the same mechanics, you know, it's random. And as you can see, there is no near the launch tower, so it's useless, don't waste time going there. You can see that there is many at the fuel depot, at the Johnson warehouse. So the best is you just use the map as an advice. Like you go at the fuel depot and you stop using the map. Like you just do like a snake pattern to find everything by your own, you know, with the eyes. You don't need to use the map. And once it's done, you open the map and you check where you can go next. So you can go north, so you do snakes. You go at the warehouse, you do snakes, and you do all the area like this, but that's only an indication. After you have to look by yourself when you're there, because if you lose time to go at each point one by one and there is nothing, you're gonna waste time and it's not possible to do all the map in 30 minutes. Once again, since you are 3 person, you're gonna need to split, so you can have like someone doing all this area at the west, someone doing the medium and the south, and someone doing the east, and he can help the other one also because there is a lot of works on the west part. Now that you have all the key in your hand to success these trials, I'm gonna give you a few advice. The first one is if you find a husk on the ground who is already breached, you have to check, because if someone else or another team do it, you're gonna still get point if you look into it. That's really important. So you can be a bit lucky, because if there is many teams doing the same as you won't have to breach and you're gonna save like 10 minutes at least. So that's really important. But you can still do it if no one is doing it. 30 minutes is really enough to do all the map if you are really like organized. You also don't have to search for the inventory. When it's open, you can close it instantly, you will get the point. You don't have to wait for all the items to be analyzed, that's useless. And really important, you need a fresh game, like you need a 30 minutes game. If you don't have 30 minutes, I mean, if you have 29 or 28, it's okay, it's possible. But if you have like 25 or 17 minutes, you have to extract and restart. It's not possible to do the full map in such a low amount of time. Also, you have time, take your time. When the game arrives near to like 4 minutes, you have to start going to the extraction. I mean, if the extraction is near, you can start going at like 2 minutes left, but if it's far away, like you can use that 4 minutes left. And remember that you have time, like if you press the extraction at 0.001 second, the game won't be finished at 0, like you have time to wait for the extraction and to extract. Remember that once the extraction is green, like ready to leave, you have only 30 seconds, it's not 2 minutes. Because in a full game it's 2 minutes, but since it's past 0, you will have only 30 seconds, so don't get bait and die from that. I also recommend you to be extremely friendly with people. That's why I'm playing in America server, because people are really friendly most of the time. Obviously, sometimes they won't, but most of the time, compared to Europe, they will be friendly. If you can like avoid the fight, you really have to avoid the fight, because you don't have time to waste by fighting. It's way too much complicated to do the 40k points if you fight everybody. And also, you will sometimes meet people at the end at the extraction. You really have to work together to extract, because if you start shooting, it will be really complicated to survive. And to finish, please, guys, subscribe. I really need some view on my content, because I'm really doing my best to give you the best information. If this video helps you, you can also share like on Discord or to your friends or to anyone. I don't think I'm missing anything. If you have any comments, like any question, you can just post the comments and I will reply as soon as possible. And thanks for watching.